it's April Garwood from Banana Moon Studio. Today I'm going to be working on some basic crochet videos, so if you are a brand new crocheter, then in this video I will be teaching you how to make chains. A foundation chain is the beginning of almost every crochet project, so it's a really important beginning skill for you to know. So I will turn around the camera and get started showing you how to make chains. You begin your foundation chain by actually making a slip knot, because you have to put that slip knot on your crochet hook in order to begin your chain. So you do that by taking the end of your yarn and leaving plenty of extra tail. You're going to cross the end over so that you're making a loop here. Then you're going to bring that end up under the loop that you've made, so it looks like you're about to tie a knot. And then you'll grab this end through the circle, but then hold the end and this yarn that's going back to your skein together and pull here. And that way you've made a knot that can be adjusted. If you pull on the ends or on the loop, then you can make the loop bigger or smaller. Then you'll put your hook through that loop and adjust it so that it's snug but not super tight. See how there's just a little bit of leeway in there? That's what you want. All right. So I have it snug on my hook. You can hold your hook and yarn in any way that's comfortable for you. There's not a right or a wrong way to hold it. But there are certain things you can do that make it easier to crochet. Some people hold their crochet hooks more like a pencil, and that's fine. I hold mine more like a knife, like if I were going to cut my steak. I hold it like this, and I use my index finger to hold this loop when I don't want it to move. Then I hold my yarn across my hand, put it between my index and middle fingers, and then bring it up over my index finger, and then I usually curl my pinky and ring fingers around that yarn to give some tension, and I use my thumb and middle finger to hold this knot so that it doesn't move unless I want it to. Alright, so you don't have to hold yours like that if something else seems more comfortable, but this is what works for me. Wrap your yarn around the back of your hook, and then you're going to let go here and slide your hook down as you turn towards the knot, and that catches this top strand under the hook and pulls it through the bottom loop. Right? Sometimes when I'm teaching people to crochet, I will have them turn their hook and look at it this way and understand that your yarn will always be wrapped around your hook in a clockwise direction, always this way. So no matter where your yarn happens to be, if it's coming off this side of your hook or this one, it's always going the same direction around your hook. All right, so again, I will wrap the yarn around the back of my hook, let go here, and slide and turn to pull the top strand through the bottom one. Alright, so that is how you make a crochet chain. This is, as I said, usually the beginning of most crochet projects, so it's an important beginning skill. In fact, the first skill that you really need to master in order to crochet. So I suggest you spend a lot of time chaining and just get really comfortable doing that, and get to the point where you can make chains that are more or less the same size. You want to get a consistent size. Later, when you continue on your project, you'll be putting your hook back through these chains, And you'll want it to be fairly easy to get your hook into them, which means you don't want chains that are really, really tight. You also don't want chains that are really big and loopy like this, because it'll make your work look kind of sloppy. But if that's the best that you can do for now, then that's okay. I give you permission for your chains to not look really pretty at the beginning. That's just fine. Just practice chaining quite a bit so that you can get really comfortable doing it and eventually get a consistent size. So that is how you make a crochet chain. I'll be making a few other videos of very basic stitches, and I hope that you will follow along with me as once you're comfortable chaining, that you will move on to the next video and learn how to make a single crochet chain. I hope that you will please do me a favor and like this video, subscribe to my channel, share with your crocheting friends, and that you will also leave comments about the things that you would like to learn, or leave me stories about how you learned crochet and who taught you. Thank you.